Unfortunately, while cleaning the controls with contact cleaner and actuating them, I had a bit of a setback. The control for the band switching, which is this multi-layered wafer switch here, the split end for the knurled part that holds the switch on actually broke off, and I don't think there's going to be much chance of that getting put back on that control. So I will need to replace that as well. Many months ago I accidentally damaged the multi-layer wafer switch in the Bel Air Portable Shortwave radio and pretty much shelved it and waited for an idea to come to me. Now there's more than one way to skin a cat or think outside of the box, and that's exactly what we've done in this case. The original switch was a lever action type, but being that they're now unobtainium, I actually had to build something out of a machined aluminium knob and a brass coupling as seen here. Now unfortunately the brass coupling didn't fit into the receptacle on the aluminium tuning knob itself, so I had to drill it out. Easy enough done, just used a steel sleeve on the drill to create a depth gauge and drilled an appropriate width countersunk hole in the back of the tuning knob itself. Now being that it's aluminium, it created an extensive amount of heat. As you can see here, I used wooden blocks to hold it in the vise, and the heat of the aluminium itself actually burnt the wood. So yeah, pretty hot. Not something you want to pick up out of the vise after drilling straight away. Now as far as the shaft itself, I used some scrap metal from an old charger, cut into slivers and some super glue. And essentially what we did was apply a layer of glue and a metal splice onto the shaft itself and laid it up that way to the point where it was wide enough to provide a level point to mount the coupling onto itself. And that's exactly what we did. So far so good. The repairs lasted. Now I've also aligned the knob so that first position, second and third position are easily identifiable. And that was the problem, I believe, initially, that the switch got damaged because it wasn't indicated exactly where it was and what setting.
Plans to curb immigration and boost security. Trump orders during an appearance at the Department of Homeland Security went on building a wall along the roughly.
So that when the Prime Minister got up the next morning, he would see this group of Aborigines on the lawn of Parliament House.
Gary Foley was a young Aboriginal activist.
Paid for the construction in the U.S. Congress, though Republicans control both the Senate and House of Representatives.
And finally,
All We Needed, an effective ballad from the album, which stands out as one of the set's most vulnerable and meaningful moments.
On the Black Power movement in Sydney in the 1960s.
we drew great inspiration from the words of Malcolm X in America.
社会上还有很多知道的，是不是就可能我不小心就。有什